Hey everybody, welcome to a dual commentary for VGT season number 26, Chosen and Butterfly, bringing you an epic showdown for this season, number 1 versus number 2. Pro HaRDy's been ripping it up so far. He's about 26-1 or so, and his opponent Dt.sKy has been ripping it up. He's some ridiculous record, like 25-3 or something. So both these guys being hot this season, and HaRDy is the orange Zerg in the bottom right position, and Dt.sKy is up here in the top left position playing the yellow Terran. So cross map positions usually means a long game, especially when there's a Zerg involved, because the Zerg, very easy for them to sunken up and tech up and live. It's going to be hard for Sky to tank push this game.
Zerg can push their sunkens real far, usually until it's too late. For Terran to notice, by the time they notice it, they're like, oh man, that's going to be hard to get through.
HaRDy getting that choke, standard style, and I believe Sky is a 3-racks player,
Okay.
so we'll probably see him get the 3 barracks and then gas, and proceed to tank push after he sees HaRDy. And I think Sky likes to 3 factory in the middle of the map from what I've seen, so he's going to go for a hardcore 8 to 9 minute win, and it's going to be up to HaRDy to stop him by getting sunken counties and mutalisks or tech to guardians or whatever he plans on doing.
Overlord just scout out to the middle, just see for any kind of mid base or anything fishy.
Yep. People like to send their overlords out to the middle of the map just to make sure there's no gateways going down or mid build for whatever reason, some sort of rush coming at them. That way they'll know to save up their larvae so they can get Zerg wings instead of drones to fight off some sort of a rush. And Sky already getting his gas down, and you see that depot behind his gas to help the gas mining production so the SCVs don't pop out on this side. And now he's going to scout with that first Marine, and he might go straight to HaRDy because people usually like to scout across the map just to make sure that there's no Protoss buildings in the middle of the map.
That's true, I'd give you that, but this Overlord could throw him off if HaRDy changes the direction of that. Sky's going to see it.
Sky decides to scout this direction, and that's actually going to be really helpful because he runs into that Overlord. Now he knows he's up against a Zerg. He's going to keep his Marine production going, and HaRDy, this is going to help a lot because that first sunk, he's going to be able to get all the way up here instead of getting that first sunk back here.
And he might be able to get the second one down before he's even scouted.
Yep.
I would not move those wings out. I would keep him in, just keep everything hidden, don't give him any tip off of what direction he might be. Oh, that's nice. Now he's going to think he's probably mid-base.
Yeah, HaRDy did go up here and then go to the middle of the map, so maybe HaRDy is just playing that smart. He wanted to come up here and have his Ling come from a different direction, but Sky is still going to scout down here in a pretty decent amount of time. And look at HaRDy being so aggressive with pushing these sunks out. That's a huge amount of space.
And I'd like to do that too, especially if you can get that. If you get that one off right there, you're substantially winning this game.
Sky sending out 2 SCVs.
He's going to start. Wow, sorry, HaRDy's just trying to give himself time to get that sunken up.
HaRDy looking for an opportunity here to harass lone Marines and kill them, or find an SCV that isn't protected and kill it when it's building a factory.
Well, he's keeping the Marines off his sunken, so his sunken push is going to be nice and nice.
Okay, now HaRDy has not gassed yet, so he might be going Zerglings or Hydralis or something.
Yeah, and he's mass hatchering. You want a lot of hatcheries if you're not going the Guardian tech, or straight to the Guardian tech.
And now, interesting that he wouldn't go for gas because he has a nice sunk push, so it would have been a good opportunity for him to go Guardians. But yeah, we're almost 4 minutes into the game, 24 supply, and he has not gassed yet, so HaRDy is definitely not going the Guardian route, so we're going to see something interesting here.
No, he's going hardcore on macro, and he's keeping a drone count. It's a pretty high drone count for this early in the game.
Sky putting that machine shop down at the 4:03 mark. That's about right where you want to be. You want to be at about the 4 minute to 4:10 mark when you're starting your first machine shop attachment, and he is going to go for the 3. And HaRDy looks like he might get this SCV. Sky needs to move those Marines back.
Zerglings acted kind of stupid, but they still get away with the win.
Sky loses that SCV. That's going to delay his push so much. And he's going to have to send another SCV out here, I believe.
Well, I think he'll just finish his engineering bay with this SCV and then bring it back up to finish. I would.
Well, he can't afford to do that because that's going to be 45 seconds from now. So.
Well, it's gonna take him 20 seconds to get that one down there.
Oh, he did decide to send an SCV out to continue that factory, and yeah, you see HaRDy going for the hardcore macro here. 33 supply on the drones, Sky at 48 supply, 158 APM, HaRDy at 206 APM, and getting a ton of macro going. No gas, 5 minutes into the game. Okay, now he's gonna mass gas, so yeah, he's definitely going Hydralis. He's not going to have any Guardian Tech till about 12 minutes. Definitely going to need a big Hydrolist push, and Sky is going to need to see it coming, because if he brings his tanks into this base, he's going to get hardcore surrounded and lose everything he has.
That's the whole point. But that engineering bay, or if Sky can get the tip off that Hydras are being made, it's all he has to do is chill at the Zerg's choke and just start to play more safe. Because when you run in there with everything you got, those Hydras hear that unsieged tank sound and they go in charging.
And Sky going to get a second engineering bay already, because he's anticipating HaRDy getting a couple spore colonies. He knows he's going to lose this engineering bay, so he's going to get another one ready to go when he loses it, and smartly putting that tank on this ledge. That tank's going to be able to fire at all these sunken colonies without moving, so great move by Sky there, very smart player.
Oh, that's nuts with how many hatcheries HaRDy's going.
Yeah, HaRDy is just going insane on the macro. Now there's 100 gas. What's he going to do with it? Is he going to get a lair, or is he going to get 2 Hydrolist ends? Okay, he does go for the lair first. He goes for the lair first, so he is going to play kind of a slow tech Hydrolist build, it looks like.
What's Terran doing in this base? Has he decided to get more gas yet? Nope, he's still sticking with the 2.
Sticking with the 3 racks, 3 factory push.
And if HaRDy goes Hydrolist, those tanks should answer that quite easy.
Now, HaRDy getting a little bit risky on his choke here. He needs to have those sunken colonies up a little bit sooner.
If a push came right now, if he went all in right now on this push, that would do it.
Yeah, if he would have ran by HaRDy's choke or something.
No, with everything.
Yeah,
with Marines,
attack with his
tanks.
Marines. But he didn't have range or stim yet. He's just now getting that academy, so Sky wasn't prepared with the mindset to do that. But yeah, it would have been nice if he would have had Marines ready to go right then and there. And HaRDy going to come up here and try to pick off a tank.
Great timing for Sky. His Marines were like, okay, we got to clutter next to these tanks.
I believe Sky lost a tank to a sunken colony, and HaRDy's going to need to start making Hydrolist. Okay, there he goes. Making Hydrolist now. He's at 74 supply. Sky is at 91 supply. The Terran wants to be